Hey, it's Brian Spear with Sunrise Capital Investors, and today we're going to discuss how you can transfer your existing funds into a self-directed retirement account. I've devised a unique way to explain this process, and by the end, I will reveal a straightforward strategy that can help you sidestep the UBIT taxes that we discussed earlier. You might be considering opening a self-directed IRA or perhaps even a solo 401k or eQRP. Let's start by examining your current accounts. If your retirement funds are in a Roth or an inherited IRA account, unfortunately, these funds are confined to these account types and can only be transferred to a self-directed IRA. However, if you have a traditional IRA, either a Roth or a traditional 401k, or a 403b or any other type of retirement account, these funds are completely flexible. Provided you meet the eligibility criteria, you can transfer them to a 401k, eQRP, or even a self-directed IRA if you're not self-employed. Now let's address the last point. Suppose you're not generating enough self-employment income and you really can't qualify today for a solo 401k, which would allow you to fully avoid taxes. Is there a workaround? Fortunately, there is. Even if you don't have self-employment income, you can still invest passively with a self-directed IRA. For those unaware, when you invest passively in a syndication over the first handful of years, the self-directed IRA is unlikely to incur any UDFI or UBIT taxes in the first 3 to 4 years when investing passively, due to the amount of expenses and depreciation often seen early in the holding period of that syndicated investment. Remember, unless your account is a Roth or an inherited IRA, you're not confined to the self-directed IRA format. Even when you're investing passively, in-kind rollovers, they're not overly complicated. We've done this on numerous occasions. So in the meantime, you can earn self-employment income over the first few years of the holding period and become eligible to open a solo 401k later. At that point, you can transfer your asset from an old self-directed IRA into a new tax-free solo 401k. Keep in mind, the eligibility for a solo 401k is extremely low. You just need to report at least $400 of self-employment income for any year that the account is open. As I mentioned before, it could be as simple as earning a few bucks, reselling some books on Amazon, or doing some landscaping on the side. And by doing this, you can invest first through a self-directed IRA and achieve eligibility later for that solo 401k. And if you manage to do this before the sale, you will avoid 100% of the impending taxes that come with the associated capital gains from the disposition of that asset. That means that on a typical $100,000 investment, you might be saving more than $30,000 in taxes in that example, all because you sold some books or maybe cut the neighbor's grass a few times every single year. You just need to generate $400 in self-employment income every year, and you'll save yourself a significant tax burden when passively investing with your retirement account.